Well, that looked like a lot of fun, David. Okay, well, fall is right around the corner, as we were saying at the beginning of the show. So Carrie Wilson is joining me now. Carrie Wilson Makeup to talk all things what's trending this sweater season. Definitely not quite here yet, but I know a lot of people are already looking ahead. So welcome back to First Coast Living. It's been a while for you.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And I will say, full disclosure, I'm wearing her blush today. I bought some at the Wine, Women, and Shoes event.
Right.
You had a lovely display.
Thank you.
But you have a lovely display today. So if we're really wanting to transition our look right now, what is the best way to do that?
So it's kind of hard for us right now because it still feels like we're in the middle of the summer, but we start seeing these new collections come out from all these brands, and we're like, how can I do that? The beauty of the trends right now is they are all over the place. So no makeup look is in.
Okay.
Bronzy, beautiful shadows, ways of sort of incorporating bright, fun eyeliners is in.
Oh.
So we can do that now.
Yeah, definitely. So what shades right now are hot?
So you'll see warmer shades, sort of pops of color on the lips. Of course, as we get towards holiday, we'll see more shimmer, but right now you're seeing like some coppers and bronzes sort of mixed with some roses, which is interesting. So there's really a lot of ways to incorporate. I always say, pick one thing.
Okay.
Don't do the trend from, you know, head to toe, right? So maybe it's like, oh, I'm gonna find a new cool bright blue eyeliner and try it just underneath. You know, like something that you just add to your everyday look that just kind of takes you there a little bit.
I like that idea. Okay, so how do we follow trends but keep it age appropriate as well? Because I also have heard, like, as you get older, you should stick away, or, you know, stay away from the glittery.
Right.
Is that
so? I don't necessarily agree with that.
Okay, yeah, because you only live once, right? You want to be able to do what you want to do.
But do you want glitter from the lash line all the way up to the brow? Probably not.
Okay.
Do you pop a little bit on the eyelid? Absolutely.
Right.
So finding that place to put it, you know, I'm over 40 and I'm very open about that, and so I want to look age appropriate, but I still want to look like I'm with the times and I'm doing what's in right now. But in saying that, if you try a trend and you don't like the way it looks on you and you don't feel confident in it, take it off.
Yes.
You know, you don't have to go there if you don't want to.
Okay, then what trends are you not a fan of? And obviously, we're not saying you can't go out and do it, but since you are a pro,
well, what I call like hyper or uber trends, like super overlining the lips. What we call reverse cat eyes, which are just a lot of liner underneath and not much on top. Things like that are pretty on a few people, but not on everyone, right?
It's not as universal.
Right, and so it may not have you looking your best.
All right, so let's talk about some must-haves then for fall, and you have some beautiful colors here as well.
So I would say play around with eyeshadow palettes. They're a great way to sort of incorporate different shades and sort of like maybe one day you're gonna wear this one or you're gonna start layering them together and adding a little bit of something. I also love these shades here that have a little bit of a sheen or sort of a glimmer on the lip. And you can see these are sort of from beige to rose all the way to a warmer tone. These are kind of what you're seeing in the trends. And then again, we talked about eyeliners. So there's a navy in here that's a lot of fun to play with. I've seen emerald green, I've seen purple, and it's sort of just finding that one specific place to put it and not putting it everywhere.
I like that. So yes, but what I really like too about your collection here is that if you want some shimmer, you've got some shimmer. If you want all matte, you have that option. So where can people find your makeup if they are interested?
So CarrieWilsonMakeup.com. You can also go on my Instagram, which is CW Makeup, or Carrie Wilson Makeup on Facebook. You can find everything you need to know there.
And then you have a special for our viewers?
Yes.
Tell us about
if
that.
you use the code First Coast Living, all one word, 20% off a makeup lesson. I love to teach women really easy, quick ways of doing their makeup every morning.
How cool is that? So you can purchase her products. Do you sell the brushes as well?
Absolutely.
And then you can also learn how to do it yourself if you're not that, you know, if you're not that well versed in it
just
yet.
little tips help sometimes.
Well, it was so great to see you again. Thank you so much for helping us out. We'll probably reach out again in the wintertime to see what we're, you know, seeing in the trends there.
Sounds great.
All right, David, what you got?